There's absolutely no time to waste at this particular moment, so we're going to get right into this video, and I'm going to break down for you guys the number one thing that I think women make mistakes on that could be prevented, but a lot of the time it is not prevented. So if you are a woman and you've never done this, or you've never been in this situation, you get off scot-free. This video is not about you, so I don't want to hear any complaining, moaning, or groaning, or anything like this. If you are a woman that you were in this situation, and you found yourself in this situation, you might have done this. You are the one that's probably going to be bitter, commenting on my video, saying how much of a woman hater I am. But in actuality, I'm here to help. And you take it that way because you're offended because the truth hurts you for no reason. So yeah, I'm such a bad guy. Oh, God have mercy on me. Just, zip it shut, lock the key, throw it, go find the key when you resolve your issues, and then you can talk logically. So let me begin. The number one mistake that women make, and I'm going to break down this situation. So let's say you're a female, you get into a relationship for the first time with a guy. It's that first love, it hits hard. And things just don't go great. Something along the line, something happened. Either on your end or his end, someone got screwed over, and you took the bad route when this relationship came to an end because you got into your ego space. And you know what you did? You started sleeping around with a bunch of guys to maybe get back at this guy, or to prove that you can sleep with a bunch of men that are probably good looking dudes. When in actuality, that is the worst thing you could do. And I mean the worst thing you could do. I can't think of something else for you in your future that could be possibly worse than that. And like I said, I know somebody that was in a situation like that, and they did that, and it came back to bite them real hard. They wanted to do this to fulfill their ego. They wanted to do this to feel validated, to feel like, oh look, I can get all the guys. When in actuality, we already know you can get all the guys. So doing that does nothing. You're not proving anything to anybody. You're not, oh my God, look at her. She can get all the guys. Guess what? We already knew you could get all the guys. So the fact that you actually did that and allowed that many guys to go inside of you and out. Every time you do this, you're ruining your value more and more and more and more and more. Right? Not a good look. And the word gets around. Where you come from, probably everybody knows. So, honestly, your best bet would be to move. To move somewhere different. To act like a goody two-shoes. And this person that I know actually did this. Because you're going to build such a bad rep for yourself where you come from. Everybody's going to know you're the town bike. Everybody's going to know that you are a 304. Hey ho. Everybody's going to know. And like I said, it's not a good look. And, the best thing you can do is queen up. Woman up. When something like that happens, if a relationship does not go your way, and you were in a relationship, the guy might have screwed you over. Who knows? Maybe you got too clingy, too quick, you got too attached. You kind of pushed him away. Maybe it wasn't the right guy, and he was not digging that. So he did something. He ended the relationship, or he cheated on you, or he did something. The best thing you can do in that situation is not to sleep around with a bunch of guys, but to improve yourself. Like I said, this video is not to bash women. Like for anyone to come out there and say that I'm such a bad guy right now for saying the things I'm saying. This, like, how can you not understand that this video is literally to help, like, so many people? Like, no one's being bashed. The worst that's happening is that you're being exposed for being a 304, if that is actually you, in this situation, because is that not the truth? Oh my God, I'm such a bad person. I'm such a bad guy for saying that. Oh my God. Get the fuck out of here. Please. This channel is not for you. This channel is not for you. This should be helping you, but no, it's hurting your ego. It's hurting your ego. Because you're hearing it like it is. You probably messed up your life. You probably did that. You can blame nobody but yourself. And that's why I'm saying this is the #1 mistake that women make. Not all. But for the ones that do this, it only makes you more low value. No high value guy wants a girl, yes, a girl like that. Nobody. Guess what? I rejected girls like that. That once upon a time I would have had. I would have actually took them serious. Like I once did. But they crossed that line. You got way too greedy. Way too greedy. You went overboard. Not only overboard, you went over the damn top. I mean badly. And that is a huge mistake because you can never take that back. You'll never be looked at as the same ever again. Oh, what about forgiving? Oh, what about forgiving? Forgive whatever. In that sense, I could care less, but it's not that I don't forgive. It's not that you don't forgive. It's the fact that you'll still never be looked at the same ever again. I don't care. You did that. It's not like, oh, I'm holding something against you. I don't care. But you're not gonna get with me. I'm not gonna give you a shot. My value's up here, your value's way down here because that's what you did. That's what you did. You become more high value as a man or a woman by protecting yourself, protecting your energy, staying straight, staying in your frame as a man or a woman, and upping every area of your life. That's how you become more high value. It's all these low value creatures that's going to be complaining and doing all these wicked things. Being bitter in the comments section. That is low value shit. Like, you're embarrassing yourself. You don't understand that as I'm speaking logically, and you guys are going against that, you're being laughed at by every single person in the comment section. And everybody who sees what you're saying. Because everybody knows this is the truth. This is something to learn from. No one's being bashed. I don't care. I don't care to bash you. I don't care about any of those things. This is to learn. This is so other women out there don't make this mistake. Because it does not pay off. Being a 304 is never going to pay off in your entire life. You know what will? Being a strong woman who makes wise decisions for herself, for her future. That's what pays off. Vice versa with men. If some girl breaks a guy's heart and he goes around sleeping around with a whole bunch of people, thinking he's all high and mighty, doing drugs, drinking, doing all these crazy, reckless things, it's not a good look. Do you think that makes him more high value? or lower value? You already know the answer. It's the exact same in both situations. But what you should do is bite that bullet. Take that loss. Because if you actually take the loss, you're going to turn that not only into a win, but multiple wins. Just win, 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 win all the way around the board. You're just going to be a winner. You'll be on top of the mountain, and that person that might have got a win over you in the past, they are now the loser. In fact, they always were, but it's just going to confirm to you that you're the winner. It was them to begin with that screwed you over. So you're on top of the mountain, you're the winner, and they're down here doing loser shit 24/7. So there's so many people, man. Not only women, there's so many people that get in relationships, somebody gets screwed over, and they take the worst approach to life possible. Like, you couldn't have took a worse approach to life. All because you could not handle your shit. You could not handle that adversity of being disrespected in that relationship. And that's something that it's a part of life. And some people can get hurt one time, and it can ruin everything for them. It can ruin their value. They go off the edge. They start getting high and drink and get fat and do all these things. Like, what do you think that's going to do? What do you think that's going to do? You're doing yourself a disservice. You must bite bullets. You got to be a strong MFer in this world. No one said it's going to be easy. It's not easy. It's not easy leveling up every single day. It's not easy staying on top of your shit every single day. Being patient. Doing everything right all the time. It's not easy. But if you want to win, it's what you got to do. If you want to win in life, you got to put up a fight. Do you think it's just going to be handed to you? Do you think you're just going to be handed Mr. Perfect? No adversity? Probably not going to happen. You're going to have to go through something. And everybody is faced with different situations. Some people do have easy success with relationships because that was their path. They might experience difficulties in other areas of life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you just got to be smart overall. And for the women that do this, I honestly feel bad for them. Like, there's a girl that I rejected because she took that path. If she didn't do that, I literally would have gave her a chance. I'm talking years and years and years ago. I'm taking you guys back down memory lane at that time. But I knew who she was. I know what she did. And it's not that I didn't, oh, please forgive her. It's you're so stupid. You're so stupid. It's not that I didn't forgive. It has nothing to do with that at all. I could care less. But your actions is going to tell me the right or wrong answers. And unfortunately, what you did was not the right answers. Wrong. Guess what? My value is way up here. Your value is down here. We are a mismatch. We don't fit. That's your fault, not mine. You want to get up here, you should have done the right things. You want to summon some superpowers from planet Mars or some shit? You can, I don't know, but you're going to have to do something significant to ever get that back. And you probably can't. I probably just don't even want that anyway. That's the way I think. It's the way a lot of people think. That's how everyone thinks with any value at all. Value is valuing yourself. You are smart. You don't make stupid decisions that's going to cost you your life. You do not understand. You do not understand. But the smart ones understand. That's why I said you got to be smart. You really got to know what's up. All because you wanted to please your own ego, to prove to everybody you can, look how many guys I can get. If you're a good looking girl even a little bit, everybody knows you can pull some of the best dudes out there. Maybe not be in a relationship with all of them, but you can have sex with just about any guy you want if you're a good looking girl even a little bit. That's just how it goes. Let's say on the scale, guys that are 8s, 9s, right? Girls that are 4s, 5s. They can pull off more than an 8 or 9 guy can. That's just how it goes, because it's the girl's choice if she wants to give it up. Guys they're gonna hit. They're gonna do it. And like I said, if you're good looking even a little bit, guys that are better looking than you, better than you, will hit and quit it. That's why it does not, like, that's why girls don't gain value in sleeping around, even with guys that are real good. Because the right guy that's actually going to want a relationship with you, he's no longer going to want you. Because your value has decreased, because you decided to sleep around because of your ego. You didn't even actually want to do that yourself. That was not you who did that. That was your ego. That was the evil thoughts in your own mind is what did that. That wasn't who you are. And the sad thing is, when these types of women that do this come back to reality, they're all sad, messed up, depressed. They have all these issues because reality hits them all at once. It's like when they do all these things, they're like blind to reality. It's like they think they can do all these things, mess up that many times, and get off scot-free. And they think their value is just still where it was at. And it's just so far from the truth. That's the sad part. Because they ruin their whole life. Doesn't mean they're never going to end up with a guy. They probably can. They probably do. They have. But they could never get the guy that could have had. And that is the harsh truth. Never. You missed. You missed because you made piss poor decisions. And that's the harsh reality. There's a lot of mad women in this world because of their piss poor decision making. They didn't really have a father to set them straight, at least not a good one if they had one at all. And that's the harsh reality. Because a lot of them needed that. And the guy maybe that tried to make them see straight, they wouldn't listen to him because of their own ego. This is the truth. And let me say it again. This does not even come close to all women. Not even close. This goes for a specific type that has actually experienced what I just explained. There's a lot of women who don't even experience, not even close to what I just explained. But this is the worst mistake a woman can make. And that's the video. That's the video. No bashing. No nothing. It's all love. It's all truth. And if you're a woman and you might come across a situation where You might be with a guy. You could be young watching this video. You could be old. You could meet a guy. And something happens. He might have screwed you over. He might have sold you a dream and he was a Chad or Tyrone. He hit and quit it. And it affected you. So now you want to go back. You want to get back at him. You want to go and just start laying into a whole bunch of guys. This video could save you from that experience. If you can think back to this video, you know what? I'm going to listen to what Joel said and I'm not going to take that approach. I'm going to do what I should do. Not sleep around and focus on myself again. Because the next one that I land on could be the one. And this is the truth. There's no good in ever overly exposing yourself in these ways. No good ever comes out of it. Literally none. It's almost no different than porn. And what good comes out of that? Do you know how dark those people's lives are? Not good. A lot of porn stars kill themselves. Look it up. The porn industry, the music industry, all these industries, not good. So, think before you do certain things is what I'm saying. There's consequences to everything. What you think might be a good idea right now could literally come back to bite you so hard. And it could take away the life you could have had so good. These things unfortunately happen to people. And the reason I made this video, and the only reason I made this video, there's one reason I made this video, is so this does not happen to you. Thank you.